to all our friends from Mousehole who have made the long trip from the furthest reaches of Cornwall to join us for the FA Trophy first qualifying round match this afternoon at the VO Community Stadium in the New Forest.
Hello and welcome to BASHLEY Football Club in the New Forest, not far from Southampton. Although Mousehole may be out of the FA Cup, it's still all to play for in the FA Trophy, and that journey begins today up in Bashley.
Welcome to the field, Mousehole!
How frustrating do you find it that there isn't a game every week for you to play in?
It's a bit frustrating, but the extra rest has been good, especially because of all the injuries we picked up. It's been a difficult time for the team because, I mean, we've had a few. We've had Max, the centre-back, Hayden, quite a few people out, so it's good to get bodies back now for the game, but it's been frustrating not being at it every week. But October is full of fixtures, so we'll be ready.
You've been here for a few weeks now. How are you settling in?
It's been very good. Life in the flat has been good. I'm with Baz and Ross, and now Meadows come down, the centre-back, so it's been very good waiting to get in the new flat. But we're enjoying it there, playing a lot of Mario Kart, so doing tournaments. It's been fun.
And how are you looking forward to this game today?
It's good to get back out. It's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks, and the fixture list, because next week's game's been postponed, it's looking a bit dry, so we're going to leave it all out there today, hopefully get the win.
How have you adapted to life in Cornwall?
For me, it's not been too bad, because when I was in London, I would go on walks a lot anyway. I didn't find it too boring coming down here, and since I'm living with the others in the flat, it's been all right in terms of friends. Do miss London a little bit, maybe go down for a couple of days whilst there's not the fixtures, but it's been good in Cornwall, to be fair. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. So, yeah.
Cheers, mate. Fletch, how important do you feel that the FA Trophy is to this club?
I think, yeah, it's really important. Second year we've been in it. Obviously, I think we had a short spell in the Vars and didn't really do ourselves justice. I think we got to the third round. I think that was the best we did. Obviously, realistically, we're not going to win this thing because there's some big clubs in it, but it's a really good chance to win some money. It's a good chance to potentially set up a really big home or away tie. It probably feels a little bit different today due to having 6 or 7 players still recovering, and you kind of have to prioritise the league, which we don't like to do, but that's just where we are today, unfortunately.
How do you feel that the limited fixtures at the minute is impacting us?
I think it's great because it gives us time to get some of our players back. We've obviously never had a spell where we had training the other night. We had 9 players training with the coaches. We had 8 training with Beth. So it sort of shows 50%, 45% of our squad is currently injured. So in terms of that, it's been a really helpful period. It means that I believe next week, because of Westbury winning, we've got no league game now. They're in the FA Cup. It gives us another week to get some bodies back. And at the moment, that's perfect for us.
Well, it's half-time here at Bashley and Mousehole are trailing by a goal to nil. Both sides having their fair share of chances in the first half, but Mousehole have it all to do in the second half if they are to progress, as a winner must be decided today. Well, it's all finished here and there was drama at the end because Mousehole have been knocked out on penalties against Bashley and Bashley progressed to the next round. There were saves on both sides from both goalkeepers, but in the end Bashley just edged it past Mousehole. Jacob, a disappointing result in the end. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I thought we worked very hard. Just wasn't quite our day. We got the ball across the box loads of times, chances which would be finished on any other day, but just not our day really.
Do you feel it wasn't fair that we've gone out on penalties?
I feel penalties is just a lottery and the 90 minutes before that is what matters, but it's not what you want as a result to lose on penalties, but we'll just move on and get our rest in and be ready for the next game.
What are you going to do to prepare for the next game?
We'll rest up now, get any injuries that need to be recovered, get them recovered, and get back in training, work back with the lads and get going again for the next game.
Cheers, mate. Jake, disappointing result, but what were your thoughts on our performance?
Obviously, yeah, massively disappointing result. Performance, our best of the season by a long way. And again, you know, we're still light on bodies. Humongous having Jack Calver back on the pitch today. I thought he was ridiculously good. Best player on the pitch for me. You know, and have Max in and around the bench, that's a real positive. So we knew it was, like we said to the players, it was a free hit today because of obviously the players that we still got out. But we wanted them to be aggressive in that, having a free hit, not just go, well, if we go behind, you know, it doesn't matter. No one's expecting us to win today. And I'm not sure how we've lost that game. I must admit, and the sidelines during the penalties, it felt like it just wasn't going to be our day. You know, that one at the end, I don't know how that's not gone in. You know, first half we had 10 shots to their 2. I thought we were excellent from start to finish. So, yeah, bittersweet. Obviously gutted to lose, but great to get Jack back on the pitch. And now we've got a 3-week break, which is just obviously humongous for us. You know, it gives the chance for Max, Paolo. You know, Hayes could be in and around it. Bazza, you know, so Sidzi maybe. So it's 3 weeks of rest, and the squad is going to look very different in 3 weeks' time. But that doesn't take away from today. You know, young Jacob Kevin made his debut today. He was outstanding. I thought he was magnificent. Meadows come in and help us out as a debut. Torrin debut. You know, 4 debutants out there today. So, yeah, of course you're disappointed. But I said to the players, don't let that temper what was a brilliant performance.
Can you tell me anything else from what you were feeling when you were sat over at the sidelines?
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? You know, it's horrible. You've got no impact over it, no control. So yes, the penalties they're horrible when you lose. When you win, they're unbelievable. So yeah, it's a toss of a coin. We knew, you know, we've got the best keeper around, so we backed ourselves, and he made some incredible saves. But it wasn't to be. I feel for you know, and I know you're supposed to say players, but I feel for Ollie today. It was 100th game, and I just had a feeling he was going to be the match winner, and listen, he couldn't have done any more, by the way. That's not criticism, because he is the best around, and he made 2 incredible saves. But I just felt that might be the story, but it wasn't to be. But the players were to a man, to outstanding. So yeah, it's horrible on the sidelines during the shootouts, but it is what it is. If we'd won, it would have felt lovely.
How are you all now going to prepare for our next match?
So if I'm not mistaken, I don't think we've got a game now to the 28th, so that's 21 days. That's huge, like huge for us. You know, we're starting to come out the other side, like I say, getting Jack back on the pitch. You know, he had to start today, which wasn't perfect by any stretch. He hasn't played in 6 weeks, and he was tired and he was cramping up. But he, like I said, he was outstanding. So we'll look really different, and we'll use this period to get those boys back on the pitch. You know, like Maxi's here today, which is great. Simo probably only needs a week. Simo will be back. Like I say, Baza, Paolo, Sidzi. Like, you know, we use that time to get those boys back in amongst the squad. But I mean, to be fair, if we rolled over next week into a game, I'd do well to change that team, because, you know, despite the big players coming back in, the 11 that were out there were unbelievable, and very, I say it a lot, but very, very proud.